The concern about the royal family as Prince Charles tested positive for COVID a second time. He first had it in March 2020, and many are now concerned about the Queen's health. She recently saw Prince Charles. As of now, is not displaying any symptoms. ABC News foreign correspondent James Longman has the latest.
This morning, concern for the Queen and Prince Charles after the heir to the throne tested positive for COVID-19. A spokesperson issuing a statement saying 73-year-old Charles tested positive Thursday morning and is now self-isolating.
Of course, the first thing that everyone thought was, when did he last see the Queen? How is the Queen?
Buckingham Palace confirming Prince Charles, who attended an event at Windsor Castle Tuesday, saw his 95-year-old mother recently. The palace say Her Majesty is not displaying any symptoms at the moment, but has not said if the Queen has been tested.
With the Queen, they're of course balancing the situation where she is head of state and there is a sense that the public does need and want to know. But at the same time, she's a very elderly lady who's entitled to a certain amount of medical privacy.
The Queen was last seen on Saturday at an event to mark 70 years on the throne.
I thought it had to be upside down for the press. As they can see. I don't matter.
It was her first public engagement since October, when she visited the hospital and was told to rest by her doctors. Her Majesty also using the start of her Platinum Jubilee to drop that royal bombshell, saying she wishes for her daughter-in-law to be known as Queen Camilla when Charles is king. And now we're hearing from Camilla about that honour for the very first time. The Duchess making those comments at an engagement she attended Thursday after she tested negative for COVID. This is the second time that Prince Charles has tested positive for the illness. The first time was back in March in 2020, before he was vaccinated. At that time, a royal aide said the prince had mild symptoms, but so far no word on how the 73-year-old is faring.
And James is with me now live. James, how concerned are people in the UK about the Queen? I mean, thank goodness it seems that she's not displaying symptoms right now.
Yeah, hi Deirdre. Well, we don't know if she has COVID. The palace hasn't said anything along those lines, so people don't really know what to make of it at the moment. I should say on Charles, you know, if people walking by here outside Buckingham Palace for a litmus test, most people don't really seem to even know he's got COVID. And I think that just reflects a broader attitude to COVID in this country, really, which is that if you've had all three of your vaccinations, if you've had COVID before, and that is the case for Prince Charles, then there's really nothing to worry about. Now, he is a man who is in his 70s. Of course, there will be some concern for that. But I think when it comes to the Queen, the concern is that she is 95 years of age and she was recently in the hospital. So I think people will have that on their minds. But as we heard there, we still don't know if she has COVID. We don't even know if she's been tested. And then there's always this balancing act between revealing the status, the health status of the head of state, which she is, and allowing a woman of her age to have a certain degree of privacy. So we'll just have to wait and see what the palace says.
That makes sense, James. What about the recent news and really big honor for Camilla, as the Queen says that she wants her daughter-in-law to be known as Queen Camilla when Charles is king? How is the local press reacting? How are people that you speak with there reacting?
Look, I think attitudes to Camilla have certainly changed. She is seen as a hard worker, which always, you know, makes people happy in Britain, gets people on your side. The polls certainly were not favourable to her when she married Prince Charles back in 2005. In fact, they were in the minus digits. They have been creeping up slowly. The fact that the Queen now has given her blessing is huge, because the Queen, of course, is beloved by everyone. So it's kind of like, well, if the Queen is OK with it, well, we should all be OK with it. So I think people are looking forward to what the future brings. Deirdre?
Thank you very much. James Longman with us there from London.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.